Hey, Internet. Are you trying to hide behind me?
No, I'm stalking you while you vlog.
I was getting a vlog started, and then Planned Parenthood called to get donations from us, apparently. Anyways, aside from all that, so yeah, why do you keep hiding behind me? Sit next to me. We're in the middle of trying to do businessy stuff, but I'm feeling a little loopy and a little incensed about a particular topic. So I decided to do a vlog because I've been infected by this one.
Vlog infection.
Stop leaving.
I'm trying to vlog.
In any case, the vlog is going to be about, okay. Just want to say this isn't targeting anyone in particular.
Sex.
This isn't targeting anyone in particular. I'm not angry at anyone in particular.
This vlog comes from her having a few experiences in the past.
Right.
Since working for me.
Right. And, you know, and yeah, this is just something that's kind of bothered me at points. It is the general perception that I'm kind of Debbie's trophy girlfriend. That I'm kind of, well, I guess
I've had people literally say, "Congratulations on Charlotte," as though like,
oh man,
you bagged one, good going.
Oh man, but it's just this general perception of me kind of having a job here to keep me busy and not really being an important part of the business. You know, just being the secretary or whatever.
Yeah, and you've been referred to as my secretary.
Right.
When you're much more than that.
Yeah, and okay, I'm fucking Debbie. I will certainly give you that. And that will bring a general perception of nepotism. But I genuinely take issue with the fact that a lot of people seem to perceive me as this kind of like the cute girl who's answering emails when I'm actually handling
sorry. She's helping run the business. She's helping me. Like, I shouldn't say helping me. You're with me when I make decisions. You do. You help me make decisions in terms of where we're moving forward, because she's the one who knows where our finances are at, where we're at in terms of all the orders that are coming in and going out. She's in charge of God, what am I trying to say?
I'm in charge of finances, I'm in charge of paperwork, I'm in charge of talking to retailers and customers.
Yeah,
and
so she knows all this
keeping
stuff.
everything running.
Like right now, I don't know jack shit because I'm just concentrating on building pedals.
She has to ask my permission for shit. I'm the one telling her what to do, what she has to build, etc.
I'm still the one signing off ultimately on new projects and that kind of thing, but
right.
I've taught her about like what the direction of the business is and how we can get things moving and heading that direction. And she's pretty much like, I'm not a micromanager, you know, I'm letting her make a lot of decisions in terms of how she communicates with people. And mind you, she's learning in the process. I mean, it hasn't been perfect. Like there are times where I'm like,
bumpy.
Yeah,
I have customer service experience, but not particularly in handling a two-person business. Trying to deal with retailers and
not
pre-orders,
nor involving the gear industry.
Right. Yeah, I came into this business not knowing jack shit, and I will totally admit that. And there's still times where I have to honestly say to customers or people I'm talking to, I don't know, let me go ask Debbie. But I don't know, for having been in the business for only a couple of months and the fact that I'm pretty well versed in the product line and how everything works.
Yeah, especially the way like I have so many fuzz pedals that sound different ways, and a lot of the nuances come from knowing how to play guitar, and she's picked up on all of that. Like octave stuff versus overdrive stuff versus different kinds of guitar sounds, and yeah, I was gonna say something about this, and that's the fact that it's interesting because as far as I'm concerned, WRFX is now a two-person like operation in terms of like the core of the business. Like I've had contractors come in and help with production and stuff, but I've never had someone come in and really help with the organizational, managerial aspects of it. And I really like it's gotten to a point now where it really is kind of like such a symbiotic relationship that I can't see my pedal business ever being without someone like this. And I mean, it's up to her if she wants to continue to do it for however long, you know, we're in this stage of the business or whatever.
Right.
But that being the case, like I don't really feel like I feel like she's been such a, what's the word? You're such a key part of the business now that I don't see it as like Debbie ever affects with Charlotte. Like, it's not exactly a partnership, but it's as close as a partnership can get in a sole proprietorship situation.
Right.
And I mean, if we ever do get incorporated, we're going to talk seriously about, you know, what percentage of the business you own, and I imagine it's going to be a large percentage of the business. And I mean, especially if this continues on for the next few years. But it's interesting because, you know, we were just in a situation recently where someone was wanting to talk to me as like the business owner and not talk to Charlotte. And
again, this isn't like us ripping on somebody.
Right,
it's just sort of it's pre-existing issues coming to a head.
Things we're experiencing. And I realized for the first time it's kind of interesting because I really see this business as us. And one of aw, baby.
Aw, the gravy.
Gray has the cough.
Stealing my thunder.
Gray. You okay, baby? Come here. She's gonna be okay. She just needs a little second.
Asthma.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's funny because even though the business is called Debbie Ever Effects, it really is, you know, with the combined force of both of us that things are able to get done. And, what I was going to say is, like, her big strength, which is my big weakness, is communication with people. Because I just don't have the capacity to bullshit anymore. Not saying that that's what you do for a living, but,
Thanks.
You know, I can't be, it's hard for me to be like...
She can't chit-chat. She can't have the relationships with people. And I mean, I'm even learning how to do it. Handling it on this scale is kind of a big deal for me. I'm used to talking to people face-to-face and having to handle all these things via email, via phone, and keeping track of all these records is kind of blowing my mind. But I'm the one doing it. Debbie has little to no part in it, unless I get a little overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And that's me.
But
you
anyways,
know?
I was going to say that makes her such a key part because it's interesting. I don't like, I don't know, I've never been in a situation until very recently where like, I was, you know, someone called for me, like, oh, I must speak to Debbie Ever instead of like, her, which she handles all that stuff. And it's very interesting because I realize it's because there's this illusion of Debbie Ever Effects, so it's very much me.
There have been instances in the past.
Right, but the thing is like, I'm growing this business such that it has my name on it, and I'm definitely
It's not the Debbie Ever show.
Yeah, it's not the Debbie Ever show, and I definitely have, like, a driving force in where we're headed in the future, but it's not just about me. It's not this, like, I don't know, it was a very interesting situation to have this kind of dynamic brought up between the two of us and what the business is and where we're headed. Mind you, the interesting thing about the boutique world is that there's so many small businesses that are just like one person, or, you know, the person is the business, and it's like, it's strange. We're still small, but I feel like we're already growing beyond that, and so, and you're definitely there. Yeah, you have helped me with that, so thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, I mean, again, this isn't me specifically referring to like any recent incident. This is something that's happened multiple times, but it's this, I get this impression of me specifically not really being taken seriously, of it being just sort of like, aw, aren't you just cute? But the grown-ups are talking now. So.
Yeah, but then again, you know, if you think about it, where that's kind of come from are people who don't understand, or some people in the past downright, you know, hate me and the business, so they're just looking for like ways
been a thing.
to, because I don't think it's come from a genuine source yet, if you know what I mean. Like people who, you know, I think both you and I would be like wary if people we respected were like, you guys in the business isn't really working out, or you look like you're not respected, or you know what I'm saying? Like, we've never had anyone look in on the business who we respect, who's like, Charlotte, why are you doing that? Or Debbie, why are you letting Charlotte do that? You know what I mean?
Right. Well, that's true. I mean, it's a fact that a lot of people get a pretty intimate view of the business and, you know, my part in it.
Yeah. Well, not to mention too, like I wrote on Facebook recently about the old changing of the guard. You know, we're still dealing with a lot of fallback from me changing the business in a big way the past few years,
Right.
failing in a lot of ways, and I've lost a lot of a lot of my support base in the process, and you're kind of dealing with the flack from that. Actually, they're still dealing with the flack from that.
Yeah, that was I pretty much leaped right into the fucking boiling pot in that one.
Yeah.
I just had to edit the retail list. That was pretty.
Yeah, that was funny. I sang a little song about all the retailers that had come and gone. But it's a business. Once we are getting back on track. Once we're completely back on track.
You're getting caught up with production.
Yeah.
I'm getting caught up with retail relationships.
All right, real quick, since we have about 3 minutes left, this is your vlog. I guess your introductory post or whatever. Tell the viewing fans, friends, and family, how are you enjoying, the forward movement in your life, coming from Florida as a grocery person to Portland as a business partner.
Right, let's cut the bitching, because I'm not all bitching, I promise. And that's kind of a sore introduction. Life has been really amazing. It's been kind of rough, but I mean, I go from living in Florida and being kind of mired in a situation where I have absolutely no progress, and I'm absolutely trapped. Wasn't making enough money, had no way to make money, had no way to actually take control of my life. And then I just pick up everything and pretty much abandon my home of like over a decade and move out here. And take all those inherent risks and go through all the stress of really fully living on my own for the first time and working a job with the demands like this one. And it's been stressful. I'm not going to deny that I haven't had my own little breakdowns, but it's nice to actually have a tangible idea of, oh shit, I actually have control over my life. I have money that I can spend on things that will make me feel happier with myself, and
you have the freedom to go and do stuff out in public and not have to face the kind of
scorn and derision.
Yeah.
But yeah, life's pretty rad. I'm just bitching because I'm tired and grumpy. But I love you, Internet. I love all of you. All of you so much. Right here and here, all of here. This whole...
I would help grab to illustrate the point, but
still a little sore.
A little sore from the piercings.
But anyways, yeah. That's my vlog. God, what have I done?
There'll be more to come.
Oh,
I'll get
fuck.
to be your little sidekick in your storytelling.
Bye.